Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you are fine. Our lesson for today is the reported speech or the indirect speech. How do I use the indirect speech or the reported speech? It's the grammar when we use if you want to tell another person about a conversation that took place in the past. Such as Tom here says, I am feeling ill. So this is a sentence that Tom said. In the past or after this sentence, I want to tell someone about what Tom said. So Tom said that he was feeling ill. Look at the change in the tense. The main sentence or the direct sentence was in the present simple, but when I changed it into reported speech or indirect speech, I switched the tense. The present simple is converted into past simple. My favorite film is on TV tonight. I love comedies. This is Mrs. Brown. She's talking. So if I want to say the same sentence but in the reported speech, Mrs. Brown said that her favorite film was on TV that night. She said that she loved comedies. So look here, I started my sentence with Mrs. Brown said that. Instead of my favorite film, I put her favorite film. Instead of is on TV, I put was on TV. Instead of tonight, I put that night. And she said that she loved comedies instead of I love comedies. These are some change I use when I convert my sentence from the indirect speech or the reported speech, from the direct speech to the indirect speech. For example, if the verb in the present, I put it in the past. If I have the verb play, I make it played. If my verb is in the past or the present perfect, I change it into past perfect. So if my verb is played, it would be had played. If my verb is have played, it would be also had played. Modals or auxiliary verbs such as am or is or are changed into was or were. And you'll find all these changes in your booklet. We only change time expressions. We don't only use verbs or tenses of verbs, we also change time expressions. For example, the time expression now or at the moment are changed into then or at that time. Today, that day, the same day. The day before, yesterday, 2 days before. The most common words used are tomorrow and yesterday or next week or next year. Tomorrow, the following day or the next day. 2 years ago, 2 years before. Last week, the previous week, and the same with last year or last month. Next week or next year or next month would be the next year, the following week, and so on. If I have the auxiliary verb must, it has to be changed into had to. Yesterday is changed into the previous day or the day before. Also, we have some important changes you have to study well, such as here would be there, this, that, these, those, and this plus any time, this week or this year, that week or that year. This plus any object, this letter or this book would be that letter or that book. Now, rewrite the sentences using the words in brackets. He said someone has broken this window. Now I need to rewrite this sentence using the word that. So he said that someone had broken that window. What did I change here? Instead of he said, I put he said that. Instead of has broken, I switched the tense or changed the tense into had broken. So present perfect is changed into past perfect. This window is changed into that window. He said to me, I found my keys this morning. Here also I need to change the sentence or rewrite the sentence using the word that. So he told me that. Take care that in the reported speech you can never say he said to me that. This is wrong. He told me that. Instead of I found my keys, we put had found his keys. Instead of this morning, we put that morning. Sam said, I am busy at the moment. Here we need to rewrite the sentence using the word then. So Sam said that I'm busy would be he was busy. Present simple is changed into past simple. At the moment would be changed to at that moment. Mr. Smith said, I've got a bad sore throat. We need to rewrite the sentence using told. So Mr. Smith told us that he, instead of have got, he had got a bad sore throat. Amr said to me, I didn't buy anything yesterday. Here I need to use the word before. This means I'm going to change yesterday into the day before. So Amr told me that I would be he, didn't, which is past simple. Past simple is changed into past perfect. So it would be he hadn't bought anything. Instead of yesterday, I'm going to write the day before. Now let's move to orders. The previous that we have just covered was always about statements. Now we're going to move to orders. How to change a direct order into an indirect order. We add to before the positive orders and not to before the negative orders. What does this mean? Example, the teacher said to the students, stop talking and open your books on page 80. So here is the order. The teacher said to the students, stop talking. So she ordered them to talk? No, not to talk or to stop talking. So the teacher ordered the students to stop talking and to open their books on page 80. And this was a positive order. Now, mother said to her son, don't make noise as the baby is sleeping. Don't make noise, this is a negative order. So I'm going to use not to. Mother ordered her son not to make noise as the baby was sleeping. Now we need to change the sentences into indirect speech. Samir said to his brother, don't play music at night. So this is not a statement, this is an order. So Samir asked or ordered or told. We can use any one of them. Samir asked his brother not to play music at night. Father said, wash your hands before you eat Tariq. So father ordered Tariq, or father asked Tariq, or I may say also father told Tariq. No problem. To wash his hands before he eats. Don't forget to bring your camera, Samir, said Radwa. Radwa asked Samir not to forget to bring his camera. Don't watch a lot of TV, Rania, mother said. So when a mother talks to her daughter, it's a sort of an order. So mother ordered Rania not to watch TV a lot. The little boy said to his father, give me £2, please. Look here. Here is the little boy. He is asking his father to give him something, and this is a sort of a request because we can see the word please at the end of the sentence. But if we changed it into an indirect speech, we cannot use the word please. We must omit it. So the little boy asked his father to give him £2 without mentioning the word please. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you. See you later.